Hello everyone and welcome back to Steel Division 2. Today with us we have Sir Daniel playing with the 84th Guard on a balanced income, and we have Hypokrass playing Maverick income with 4th Fallschirmjägers. And so without further ado, let's start this battle. Bam! And I'll just remove these things. There you go. Alright, and so Sir Daniel in the red corner is going to start with an IS-2, and he's going to go and take control of this, at least try. He's pretty much going to go passive throughout the rest of the map, and with Hypokrass, he's going to start hard here, and he's also going to go for this flag here, and this flag, and obviously he's going to try to attack this guy pretty hard as well, this flag. And so there you go for the deployment. Hope you enjoy the battle. Oh. Ooh, Strategist lost here. And looked like there's going to be a recon assault. Oh, yep. Oh, is he going to see it in time? No, he's not going to see it in time. It dies. Alright, it's a bit of a hellhole here for Hypokrass. He's being refuted by not only an IS-2, but OB-25 snipers that just died, and some PTRS squad that didn't actually achieve to kill anyone. Yeah, that was the OB-25. OB-25 with its heat round trying to shoot at the SPW, but it only has 25% chance of hit, and so it dies actually. 400 meters. Could have been the Strategist as well killing it. I do believe it would be the Strategist. I don't think this thing actually hit. I'm just gonna stop that music here. Troops are finally arriving here in the far north, but there's also SPW that's going to be causing a lot of problems to these Gvardia DP unless they can actually get in range. It looks like Hypokrass is keeping his Focke-Wulf around, even though it is a fighter bomber, and he would be better off to just retreat it. I think he wants to make his opponent spend in AA forces. IS-2, it's gonna start dominating this area around here. Alright, snipers coming in for the IS-2, and now he's going to be able to see that there's a Stug M43 here. Previously, he just doesn't see it. Oh, actually, I think he saw it because he shot it first round, but anyway, yeah. Always put snipers and anti-air with your IS-2s, although he's not bringing in the anti-air here. It's probably because he knows the 4th Fallschirmjäger don't have anything that could kill it. I don't know the deck by heart because these are fairly new divisions, so maybe not, I don't know. Sir Daniels is completely lost here in the far north, and there's more reinforcement coming in as well. There's a T-34 coming in around here, no doubt, to counter these SPW recon. Now, everything is open to him. He doesn't know that, though, so he's not going to push. And this is part of the game, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, because, you know, it would be very hard if not. Now, the Parachadudisti here are being shot by the Gavardia at long distance. They're gonna win the engagement. This guy could have done the same thing, but he is on return fire. I don't think he wants to be shot at by these SPWs. Yeah. PTRS squad shooting at it. Not gonna be very successful, but there is a T-34 coming in soon. A bit of reinforcement coming in. Now this guy is going to go and attack these dudes. Sir Daniel will kind of see that first hand, and now he's gonna unload his troop there. I really wonder why he's not pushing here in the center, because he knows there's nothing there. There's a front line like this, and it goes like this here. So he knows there is something here. With the PTRS squad, he can see that there's nothing in the open. So, and he's kind of sees the bulge here, which kind of leads to think there is something around here. But I think he should definitely bring like a machine gun or a little something to try to capture. It only needs a little bit, and he captures this flag, but he's not going to do that. And instead, he's going to concentrate in the middle town, I think. Fokker Wolf coming in. Now there is a 37 mil. It's going to start shooting at the Fokker Wolf. Fokker Wolf cannot turn in time to engage the Yak 1B. Now it's going to fall back and it's definitely going to die. There you go. Yak 1B gives the final touch. There's a SPW here that could be killed by the Strafniki, but they are not going to advance any further. And they do have 400 meters range. So there you go. Now they're advancing. They're going to try to engage the threat. There's a T-34 coming in as well. Some machine gun here. This is classic to get machine gun into these houses. PTRS is going to engage. It looks like Hypokrass kind of saw that coming somehow. Could have just been luck, and he decided to actually put his troops there. The Strafniki actually not going to engage that target. Two-star Gavardia in the open, though. They're not even protected in-house, but no matter, they do suppress these Jaegers down, which technically shouldn't happen, I think. I'm not sure what the other factor was in that. I think they probably were already suppressed. Oh, and there's this OB-25 also shooting from the flank. I think this is what made it. And it's a very good strategy. People too often get bogged down in the middle here. But it's very important to get troops on not only these houses for support around here, but also on this hill to support your infantry in the middle. And this map is a perfect example of why we should be allowed to build these defensive that we can only build in Breakthrough, a game mode that isn't played by a lot of people. So these defenses, the defense mechanic is kind of a loss a little bit. It would be cool if engineer troops like Saperis could just come in here and spend like maybe a minute of the game building a machine gun nest, and you know, a minute sounds a good enough deal for the enemy to be able to break you. But yeah, a whole minute where they would just be there and work on something, and then you could get a bunker machine gun or AT or whatever. And this game could be, eventually it could be like, had a lot of them across the map, and it would just make for something much more interesting, and it would make going into the open much more viable as well. For now, it's basically who has the biggest tank or the biggest AT guns will win the open engagement. Now, for now, Daniel has the biggest tank, but he's definitely not taking advantage. I think he could even just go here with his IS-2 and actually capture this flag. Another IS-2 1944 coming in. He's gonna go here in the middle. And guys, if you were wondering what these white pattern was on these IS-2s we see in the game, this was for the Battle of Berlin, actually. By that time, they weren't even there, so I don't know why Eugen did that. But they probably based themselves off pictures they saw. But these white stripe there were for airplanes to be able to distinguish what tanks and what tanks were there and what tanks were the enemy. So from the sky, you could easily see a white cross, so you would know not to shoot at it. And this is what this is all about. Although by this time, during Operation Bagration, these guys, they did not have that. So it's unfortunate because I think they would look much better without it. Yeah, to each their own though. Maybe you think that looks better. It certainly makes them a little bit more unique. But yeah. Oops. Alright. What did we miss? Sir Daniel took control of this flag. He's established a nice little defensive line here. They are being suppressed by six machine gun at the same time. And these guys had 4 total, but one of them wasn't even shooting. There you go. PE3 is gonna not do much because these guys were already falling back, but still. Gvardia DP versus Parachadudisti are now engaging. I think the Gvardia are gonna win. They are a 12-man strong. These guys are 8. Yeah, there you go. Plus the Parachadudisti, they have... Oh, that's the same. 2 machine gun. 2 machine gun. 1 damage, 40 suppress. 1 damage, 40... It's the same stat, really. Except for the round per minute. The Gvardia shoots faster, actually. So that's another thing that's gonna help them out. Alright, so now we have the trifecta of this map. Every time you play on this map, there's going to be a big tank, a big HE support weapon, and a big AA weapon. IL-2 37mm was gunning for the Sturmpanzer, but lost line of sight and is going to go away now. And now the middle of this road is going to get saturated by heavy equipment. Another Flak 88 coming in here. It's going to go here, or at least for now. IL-2 coming back to the charge for the Panther, it looked like, but was rebuted by the 88mm. Alright, I think after seeing this, Daniels decided to shift his attention from the IS-2 here to the middle of the road there. His attack is going well. There's still an SPW, but the T-34 is going to take care of that really rapidly. Now, Sapperies versus Sapperies. These throw the grenade first. Then these guys throw it as well. He can fall back. And, yeah. So, see, these units took a lot of suppression and they didn't. Which making it so that Daniel was able to fall back and escape the TNT throw, basically. But this guy was not able to, and as such, he lost almost all of his squads. Regaining control of that flag momentarily, but you know he can just push for it, and he's gonna get it. You know, guys, let me just make you wait here for a second. Disable sound when out of focus. Yes. Let me just... Boop. I think I'm gonna put this to maximum. Just because it sounded pretty loud in my headphones, I don't want to end up having to restart this video. I had to restart it because I did the whole video and I put the music track of AC/DC, the entire Black Album, and well, YouTube didn't like that too much. The video was completely blocked. Anyway, another 88 here. So there's gonna be 388 mil, and that's a lot of income. 1, 2, 3, 360 points are going into that. There's Sturmpanzer, there's Panthers, there's a lot of points here. Not a lot of infantry though. And you know, the IS-2 1944 can take on the 88 mil pretty easily. But now here the Panther coming at that close range, it could potentially destroy the IS-2, but he sees that and retreats, and it's not gonna get destroyed. Alright, IL-2 37 mil, but also fighter bomber coming in. Oh, and it's falling back because there's 3 88 mil. Now, he was pushed away here from the Jaegers. Still got the flag in his camp, though, but that's because Hypokrass is not moving forward. He's not putting any attention here for the time being. He's trying to destroy that IS-2. Oh, there's another IS-2 now, 1944 around here, and this one's going to advance around here. So we have 3 IS-2s on the map. Would have been nice to have these guys 1-star with a commander and the leader there, and have a 3-star IS-2 1944. I don't think I've ever seen that. I really want to see it, but it's not going to be in this game. Alright, now there's a couple of Zis trees. They're going to target the 81 mil. These are obviously the HE, the artillery tab of Zis tree, because they have around 40 HE shells. There's a Pack 40 here on return fire. It's gonna wait the good moment to kill that IS-2. Maybe just waiting for him to advance, show his side or something like that. T-34 dies here, but there is an IS-2 moving forward. Gavardia coming in as a reinforcement, even though with the IS-2 he actually lost ground here. And here it is 1410 for Hypokrass. Alright, Sturmpanzer down. Don't know why he had to move this guy so fast around the middle of the map. Maybe he was planning on the IS-2 to shoot these guys up. I don't know. Technically should be able to see them, but it doesn't shoot. I don't know what's going on here. I think he just can't see them at this range because there's nothing. Yeah, exactly. He's gonna move them a bit forward. Now he sees them. Shoot and miss. Sniper coming in for the IS-2 is gonna help him see the battlefield a little bit. Oh shit! We missed. We missed this. What the hell happened here? It's looked like there was a fighter bomber that killed it. Because there's a lot of bombs here. I don't know what exactly happened. Maybe the mortars. I don't know. We completely missed that. No matter. There's still a T-34 here that can reign supreme. I think the Pak-40 is aiming at the T-34. Yeah, exactly. Now it's starting to shoot at it. Very dangerous positioning here from that IS-2, considering the battle is all over there, and there's a huge hill here. But that's the AI for you. The AI saw there's something shooting there, so it turns this way. Good lord. And this is how you lose your heavy tanks. Anyway, T-34 destroyed. Panther A coming in. Now that's going to be hard to kill. The Shashniki are trying to get some anti-tank rifle, but definitely not going to be successful. IL-2 just makes one bite out of it, the 37 mil. And this is why you need to be careful against the 84th. This guy only got one health and he's still holding on the flag here. Although maybe the Pak-40 would still hold on to that. I don't know. Daniel really needs to move up here and capture this. It is 13-11 right now. Still 288 going on. Not going to be for a long time though, because that IS-2 is going to obliterate this. These are all 2 stars, but I'm not sure it's going to make a big difference. He's not even shooting at the IS-2. I mean at the Flak 88. Transmission damage. This guy is out of AP shells. Now Daniel is definitely going to capture this back, especially with the Saperi rocks. These guys are the masters of the city. 12 strength, 1 flamer, 2 machine gun, 5 SVT, 4 PPSH. You cannot argue against that inside a town. Now notice how quick Daniel was to fall back these units, and that's why they didn't take any casualties from that fucker wolf. Still missing here. A lot of Saperi rocks in this forest. 13-11 still. Another IS-2 is coming in 1943 still. It's gonna take position around there. Yeah. Notice as well how Hypokrass doesn't actually have any AA whatsoever. He has these 88 mil, that's true, that he's using for anti-tank purpose. But and he's got some Fokker Wolf fighter bomber. But other than that, he doesn't have anything. Which, by the way, he looks like he only had one card of Phase A Fokker Wolf fighter bomber, which was a good idea at first to kind of linger around to force the opponent to buy AA because they don't serve that much of a purpose right now, and they are 80 points, so it's basically 80 point wasted, and more if you permit if you let the enemy buy more and more. But it didn't work that much because Daniel only bought 2 AA, which seemed to have been enough. There's going to be an 85 mil in the middle here, probably to kill tanks or something, I don't know. We haven't seen much tanks from Hypokrass, only 1 or 2 Panther. Yeah, there was a Panther here, a Panther there. Oh, there was a Tiger here, died though, probably to the IS-2. Another IS-2 is coming in here. It is now 12-12. And we are in C phase, and so Daniel has 155 millimeter. 155 income, and Hypokrass has 80 income. And this could have been the reason why Daniels did not push around here. It's just because he was probably waiting his time. He was, just really defending with the IS-2, blocking any approach from Hypokrass. He didn't fight too hard for this, and he took his time as well, which was all in his favor. And if you wonder why I call Sir Daniel the Strategist, why his nickname is the Strategist, that is why. And we have Hypokrass Long Gone Johnny here because he used a lot of long gone here. Panthers, 388 mil, Sturmpanzer 4. He's really liking the distance here and to punch a hole in to the enemy through distance, which is why he is called Long Gone Johnny, which is a joke to in affiliation to Long Gone Johnny. But anyway, all right. So Andriusha, 132 mil here. It's gonna heavily suppress these dude. Doesn't destroy anyone though. Sturmpanzer still walking. Parachutists d'assault are coming in. Parachadu... How do you say it again? Parachadudisti? I can't remember. D'assaut. It's the same as in French. Parachutists d'assaut. Parachutists. In English, paratroopers. Assault paratroopers. It's all the same language, pretty much. 13-11, 12-12. Now, there's a lot of reinforcement coming in. There's a lot of reinforcement here as well. I mean, these troops are good, but you can see there's nothing coming from the side of Hypokrass because he just doesn't have the income for it. Now, these guys are all going to get surrendered. Maybe not all, actually. One of them, at least. There's IS-2s, T-34. There's 2 IS-2 there, another one there. There's a 85 mil flak there. This is gonna get captured. It's over. It's over for Hypokrass. 3-star though. 3-star parachutists d'assaut. These are basically, they have 9 Beretta. In the town, it's not gonna be so great. But the fact that they're 3-star means they're gonna be able to resist much longer. But it's not gonna do anything against, like, look at that. All of these guys are shooting it. I mean, 59, this game is over. It is good game, Hypokrass. And look at that. There's another IS-2. We'll just advance time now. Well, there you go. We don't even need really to advance it, but yeah, it's over. Wow. Holy shit, huh? Look at that. 15 to 32 to 15. And this is what, like, yeah, I think this was Daniel's strategy, was just to slowly wait it out, you know. take the brunt of the assault with the IS-2s and then push in for the kill. Strafniki did very well as well throughout the game. Look at this. Panther, Sturmpanzer, Panther, Sturmpanzer, Tiger, Sturmpanzer. Jesus Christ. 88, Sturmpanzer. Too much, 88. Too much, Sturmpanzer. They did not do much in this game. They killed a couple of infantry, but that's not warranting the price. The 88 didn't do much either. Well, that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the battle, and I will see you for another one at another time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.